So this is looking like the new BiS like tank gear. Like if you're playing deep enhanced, right? I'm not really covering LA for this video, but we're on the PTR. I think I have the new best installed setup. At least what I've theory crafted in like the hour I was on here. So we're getting 6 set of tier 2. Gonna get this. I think this is from BWL Masters Dragon Slayer's Medallion. Alternatively, because like this has like agility on it, a lot of stamina, 9 defense. However, there's like an alternative here from ZG that has 16 defense and 8 stamina. So I don't know if maybe we want to start weighing defense higher than stamina. I'd imagine, but with like all the stuff that's been added, like it makes me think like the bosses are gonna be like punching people like the tanks really hard. So it's like, because once we go over all the gear, like we have insane amounts of like defense rating, and is like we're over. Let's see, what is this? 8. We're at 508 defense. All like I'm pretty sure that makes us uncrushable. So that's off the table of like types of attacks to hit us. Then there's so much things to do with like block. And yeah. Also, yeah. So let's work our way down. We have like the 6 set, but we're not using the belt or the wrists because we're gonna use the 3 set from ZG to get 10% fucking block. Okay, like so my main Shaman Tank on the live game has like something like 27-28%, so this brings me like 38-37% just with this. And there's like other pieces like that give you specifically like block, like block value, no, block yeah, another 2% here. So this probably for like AoE for lightning shield damage by 100%, but the third piece that I get for the 3 set, and yeah, 7 defense, 10% block. Why we go for that? Stylene's Impending Scarab from BWL. Chance to block with shields by 5. Increases block value by 24. Like I wish I could like look at the stats here, because like with the baseline UI, like I can't use classic character stats to like look at how much like my defense stats are. So I'm guessing like with all this gear, we're gonna be like somewhere around like 50% block. It's amazingly crazy. Yeah. So yeah, these 2 pieces here, I have alternatives like in case we want to start going over defense more. Oh yeah, this has block on it as well. Yeah. So yeah, like we're looking to be very heavily block focused. The 6 set, so, or let's go over the set bonuses. So Flame Shock grants you 30% increased block, so there's 80% block now, or 70, something like that, which Flame Shock, well, if we, yeah, there's like a 1 second kind of downtime on that, like, if you don't have the full rune, or, yeah, don't have 5 out of 5 reverb, yeah, you're gonna have like 1 second downtime without that, but like, basically you would be like doing your Storm Strike on cooldown, Flame Shock on cooldown. You're never gonna actually press Frost Shock, really. You're just gonna constantly rebuff and let this, just for that extra 30% block. And yeah, Earth Shock obviously, and then we're also gonna be getting like we're gonna be playing Maelstrom. I mean, kind of like could do that for single target, but a lot of time like Shaman's really good at like AoE tanking, so we're playing with like which calls it Power Surge. So yeah. Also, why we're not going full 5 set from this is like that is with Power Surge, but the tier set here is really going with like suggesting we play Maelstrom. That, and there's this here. Oh, the new totem. While a shield is equipped to your melee attacks with Rockbiter weapon, trigger your Maelstrom weapon rune 100% more often. So it's like it's actually Maelstrom's back on the menu, boys. So yeah, 4 set. Each time you block, your block amount is increased by 10%. So there's another 10%. Like we're gonna have stupid amounts of block. It's crazy. It's gonna dwarf our parry and like dodge. Each time you block, you get 10%. Yeah. And is for 10% of your spell damage. Wait. Each time you block, your block amount is increased by 10% of your... Okay, so no, wait, that's not block rating. That's like the amount, like, or yeah, it is block rating, so... Let's see here, we get like a decent amount of spell power already from just defense gear, but there was something else that gave spell power, I just forgot. Was it one of these? Oh yeah, then we get these extra buffs from totems, like block chance increased by 3%. Another, yeah, block thing, movement by 15, heals successfully by blocks. So there's like a whole theme going on here. Successful blocks cause an explosion of fire damage, so it's like, I guess that'll help with AoE. But yeah, each time you block an attack, you have a 50% chance to trigger your Maelstrom weapon. Oh, and how much block did I say we had earlier? We're gonna be like hella getting Maelstroms, and we're gonna be like getting 5 Maelstroms before Lava Burst comes off cooldown to like fit in some lightning bolts and chain lightnings for Maelstrom usage. Yeah. And yeah. That's the 6 set bonus. We're not gonna go for full 8 because we want to get 3 set of this. For the 10%. Like block chance. Spine Shatter, kind of a baseline weapon, like for... I think there might have been another weapon there with defense on it, but yeah, this is the first one I saw. I was like, yeah, take that. This is a new shield, like, specifically for Sod, because I don't think I've seen this shield model in game before. But, increases defense by 7, 17 stam. Ignite the flames of Territress heating up. Oh yeah, so this is kind of like the benediction staff for priests, where they can like turn it into a healing staff or a shadow priest staff. So when, let's say I use this, it turns into the healing / elemental shield, and it does something else there. But yeah, the tank version basically makes all our totems like give an extra buff in regards to block, right? We covered this totem, chance to block by 5%, block value of your shields by 24, and increases defense. Wait, I want to go check something real quick. So I get spell power from something else, I just forget what it was. Because I know I get, what she calls it, spell power from... Oh no, it's mental dex. Yeah, if we're single targeting, we're getting spell power from that, and then spell power from shocking. So it's like 402. What's this spell power? 124. 502. 526 spell power. 526 spell power. So 10% of that is so we're gonna get 52 damage added to like the amount of damage we reduce from blocking. That'd be roughly it, 10%. So there's that. Yeah, we're almost gonna be like fucking 80, almost maybe 90% block. Like, there's gonna be a point where we're gonna have like 100% block, and like we're never gonna be getting crushing blood, etc. All this other stuff. That's really making me think like the bosses are gonna be absolutely like very, very hard hitting on tanks. If like all the gear is like caked up with like all this block and defense. It looks amazing. But yeah, that's the gear. It looks like that. My quick 1 hour theory crafting of like what would be our best in slot for Phase 5 Shaman Tank. Deep Enhance, that is. And let's take a peek at what we look like with bins on while we're... Where is my Dragon Slayer? Well, that brings us to 9k HP, right? With like raid buffs and everything, we'd be kind of casually sitting at 10k. I mean, I think my Shaman Tank on Era, or I mean, on the live version already can hit over 10k HP when I'm like in a raid, like 11, 12k even, I'm pretty sure. The boon buff is missing the Dragon Slayer buff, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's missing Dragon Slayer for some reason. but that doesn't increase our HP. So it's a decent. I mean, also I didn't enchant all my gear as well. Like, we can definitely push those numbers up for sure. Yeah, this looks like what we would be looking like best in slot for Phase 5 for sure. It looks fucking wild. Like, I wish I could see all our defense stats, honestly. That, like I said, 80-90% maybe. It's looking like for the amount of block, like, percentage, like with all these things stacking up. It looks amazing. Alright, I'm done yapping.